Hey everyone, and welcome to another edition of Burton Borders. And the games are coming thick and fast now with the World Cup happening at the end of the year. So, welcome to my match preview of Southampton against Chelsea. Welcome to the Burton Borders. Ain't got no time for no stallers, yeah.
We are the risers, we're not the fallers. Our channel is growing wider and taller.
Yeah, we're here to give you the news about your dear beloved Blues, yeah.
So if you like this YouTube channel, like, subscribe and turn on that bell.
Yeah. So, we a good win against Leicester with 10 men. So now we got another match coming up tomorrow against Southampton, and we don't know what we're getting with Southampton. 1 minute they're really good, next minute they're rubbish. But then again, in the first four matches, we don't know what we're getting with Chelsea. 2 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat. So which Southampton are going to turn up and which Chelsea are going to turn up? That is the question. So let us get into our 4 facts about fixtures between Chelsea and Southampton. So last season we enjoyed our biggest ever away victory in the Premier League, and it came against Southampton. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes Southampton are good, sometimes they're bad. We got them on a bad day, or did they get us on a good day? And we beat them 6-0. This was the joint 5th highest away win in the Premier League history. And there's another team we beat 6-0 as well. Can you guys put it in the chat? Who did we beat? This is our joint away win, 6-0. Could we beat another team 6-0? So stick it in the chat below to see if you can remember who it was. And I'll give you a clue. Somebody scored a hat-trick that day. Who was it who scored a hat-trick that day? Big clue. Right. Second fact. Chelsea have only lost 1 of their last 15 matches against Southampton, and that came at Stamford Bridge about 3 seasons ago. I think we got beat 2-0 that day, and yeah, since then we've enjoyed great success against them. So let's hope we continue that streak of not losing to Southampton. Fact number 3 now. So Chelsea became the first British side to field an all non-English team. That was like when Gianfranco Zola was our manager. Not one player from England. It was a team of 11 foreigners. And guess who it was against? Yeah, it was against Southampton. And that happened in, I think it was 1999. This feat happened. And the bad press Chelsea got for doing that, that sort of, now you're seeing why the Premier League is the best in the world, because Chelsea were the first one to sort of exploit that Bosman ruling and get a lot of people from abroad, and now everyone's following suit and copying us, and so there's lots of foreign players now in the Premier League. And the 4th fact, Mr. Timo Werner, can we loan him back for this game? We should be on the phone to RB Leipzig and have a game. We should loan him back, or we should put something in his deal that we can get him back for 2 games a season. And those are the 2 games against Southampton, because this guy loved playing against Southampton. In the 2 seasons he played for us, he only scored 10 Premier League goals, and 5 of them were against Southampton. So half the goals he scored in the Premier League were against Southampton. He scored 2 braces and 1 goal, and a single goal against Southampton. So yeah, whenever we played Southampton, we knew that Werner was going to turn up. So let's find a new Werner. Who's going to be our new Werner now? Hopefully it'll be someone like Havertz. Time for you to step up. Sterling maybe. We'll see who's going to be our new Werner. Right. So now to the forward in our side. There's 2 and 1 from the 80s, 90s, and another one from the early 2000s. So the first one is Matt Le Tissier. Matt Le Tissier scored 4 times against Chelsea when he played against them. And Matt Le Tissier, brilliant player. So good that when Matthew Harding was here, he wanted to buy him. That was his dream buy. So we were putting out a charm offensive, and I thought we were going to be close at one stage, but Matt Le Tissier was a one-man club. He didn't worry about major honours and things. He was just happy playing at Southampton. I think it was a wasted talent actually, because Southampton were never competing for major trophies. But if a player wants to do that, then that's what he wants to do. But it would have been brilliant to see Matt Le Tissier play at Chelsea. This guy had some sublime skills. And other thorn in our side in the early thousands. I think they only beat us twice in the early thousands as well. And I think one time was 4-2, the other time was 3-1, I believe. And both times a guy called James Beattie, he scored a brace in both games. And every time we faced James Beattie, no, not him again. So yeah, so he's another one who I didn't like playing against. Quiz time now. Apologies, last week I didn't do the facial quiz. I did a sort of semi-quiz, but I didn't do a facial quiz. Players who have played for both Chelsea and Southampton. So the first player is coming up on the screen right now. Can you guess who this player is? And now the next player is this one here. So can you guess who this player is? Stick it in the chat below, or you can email it to me in my email address, which is in the description above. So just find it in there and email me who you think these players are. And so again, as I said at the beginning of the show, coming up now for the score prediction. Score prediction is really hard to do because both teams, we just don't know what team's going to turn up on the day. I'm hoping it's bad Southampton, good Chelsea. So I'm gonna go for could Southampton score against us? I'm going for a 2-0 Chelsea victory. So that's my scoreline. So what do you think the score is going to be for tomorrow's game? Stick your comments in the section below. And don't forget, as always, guys, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hit that bell notification so you never miss a video by me, and share the content also. And I'll see you tomorrow evening, hopefully, on a happy note after Chelsea celebrate another victory. So up the Blues.